Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Dude, this is our first YouTube video.
I know. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. Where are we
Hello.
looking? Hi. Oh, it's far.
I know. Actually, are we clear? I feel like we're so far away.
We are very clear.
Wow. Okay.
I'm using portrait. I'm using cinema, but I used like the hella close one.
Perfect.
Because I feel like it's just gonna make a really cute blurred effect. This is in theory. I'm kind of just playing around with things right now. We're figuring it out. I'm in my like creative director bag.
You know what? You're actually really good at this stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's one of like your strongest suits. I promise you guys, all of this that looks so nice has nothing to do with me. I just stood here and she was like setting it up. She was like pinning mics on me. She was like, put this on, and I was like, what can I do? This is her.
No, but you set this up though.
Yeah, but
you like plugged everything in.
Yeah, but you were pointing it out, like.
Well, yeah, but it's like part of teaching, right? I'm like training you so that next time I can be like, hey, can you set that up while I set lights up or something?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, no, we're here. We did it. Hi.
We did it.
I know.
Guys, this has been a long time in the coming.
Yeah.
So guys, welcome to our channel. We are Chibhanzi Bhanzi. I'm Ropa.
I'm Juliet.
Guys, we should give you the backstory to the name first before we go anywhere.
Okay, fair.
Do you want to start with the first Chibhanzi? Because that's you.
Okay. So Chibhanzi is like a nickname that I got when I was a kid. So my parents bought me a wallet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing in it, right? Yeah. So then what I started doing, I started asking people if I could just keep their money for them. Yeah. I wasn't stealing, and that's like the innocent part of just being a kid. Yeah. I didn't want to use the money. I just wanted something in my wallet.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I know. So then I would like my friends at school, like I was the bank right away. All the little grade ones gave me all their money. Cute. I didn't steal it. I just like put it in the wallet and I would give them back. So then anyway, one of the teachers sees me one time at break time giving kids money. Like they're lining up and I'm giving them money.
No way.
I was that innocent. I genuinely never even took $1. Like how innocent and stupid. I should have taken some money.
No. You're like,
yeah, like I'll give it back. So she's like, no, you can't do that. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, like, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm 6, I'm innocent. Yeah. But then when my mom comes to pick me up, then the teacher, she tells mom. And mom was like not upset, whatever. They found it really funny with dad. Yeah. And then they gave me money. So they were giving me money, and in Zimbabwe there was this Shoyenzi Ezomgido. Like, So then it started playing this song. Chibhanzi Bhanzi. Exactly. And then so the money that he had given me, I took it out of the wallet and I was like, and that's how the name stuck. So people were just calling me Chibhanzi from then. Yeah.
I cannot. Dude, when I heard this story the first time, I feel like Chibhanzi in my brain, you are the friend in my mind who kind of, when I think of people who know how to run their money, at least that I feel like that are responsible, I think of you.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, hear me out. No, if there's one thing you know how to do, babe, it's prioritize. No, am I lying? No. No, you know how to prioritize. I don't know how to prioritize. Yeah, no, for me, I think like sometimes I just forget. And then I'm like, oh, it's XYZ date now. Yeah. It's like it just clicks. It's not there.
Really?
Yeah, and that's why like for me when I think like, even when I think of like people who I think will be really successful business people, I always think of you.
Really?
Yeah, that's why even when you like, remember when you started talking about the charity? Yeah. That's why I was like so on board from day one. Yeah. Because in my mind I was like, this is a person who's a serious person. Like I know if you decide that you're gonna do something,
I'll do it.
It's done.
Wow. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I just think like I'm still learning. Actually, one of the biggest things that I pray for is just financial literacy. I feel like I'm constantly trying to figure something out.
Yes, but you're learning and you're growing and you're evolving. And again, like I'm stressing, guys, you know how to prioritize. You're not homeless. You're not starving.
That's it. You know how to prioritize. Okay, first of all, you know the one thing that I don't even have a plan, but there's just the one thing that I tell myself that helps me make a decision. Yeah. As long as the bills are paid, there's food in the fridge, Amani's fees is paid, and he has diapers, it's okay for me to have $2 in my account. That's what I mean. That's cool. For me, that's wisdom though. That's wisdom. No, but that's the only statement that I'm basing it on. Guys, please, tell us in the comment section. Is that not wisdom? Because no. Guys, don't leave me out dry with these words. Fighting for my life. Don't leave me dry with these words because deadass, guys. No way. Me. Yeah. No. I think I haven't. That switch hasn't clicked yet. Really? Where I'm like I'm saying, obviously I have bills. Yeah. But I think in my mind I just lose track of time. And it doesn't exist. And then when it exists, it's like, oh, it exists. It's like that. Really? Yeah, no, it like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the one thing I know that you know how to do is prioritize. That is knowing your priorities and prioritizing them well. If you're left with $2, but everything else is sorted, you've prioritized well. That's being responsible. But that's my only thing. That's the only statement that I live by. That's the one. That one. There's not even that one. Teach me that one. Well, you know what? Obviously, I had to try and fail and realize that, things needed to get done. So that's just for me. Yeah. And then whatever is left, then like, I save or whatever. But that's it. It's just, it's helpful for me. So there are times where like, if you see me just chilling out here, girl, I have 0.03 cents in my account. And I'm like, that's okay. Yeah, because my bills are paid. But that was that was my switch. My switch was having to realize that it's okay. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So because then I'd be like, I can't pay that bill. I'll have left with nothing. Do you get what I mean? So I had to realize that it's okay. Do you know what? I just realized we need to have a conversation about our relationship with money, because I just realized we have very different relationships with money. Yeah. Yeah. In a good way though. I think I'd love to get our insight on that. That's another conversation for another day. Okay. You know what? But Chibhanzi. Yeah, your Bhanzi. So guys, mine is actually really boring. So we have a running joke in my house, right? That also she likes my buns. That proton buns. Basically it. I love buns to like an ungodly. Like if there were people who could like roya you, Loki, my buns and Coke, you could straight up take me out. 1,000%. Or the cream donuts. Nefanta. 1,000%. 1,000%. So basically that's it. I'll keep them in my glove compartment. I have them in my bedroom drawers. Yeah. Like I have them in purses. If I could buy my buns like that, I've tried the butter ones like from Walmart. Yeah. They don't taste the same. It's not the same. Like there's just something about this. It's not the same. Specifically if I'm gonna put it on the screen, but there's this proton bun. And then there's the Baker's In one, the Proton one with the green packaging. And I specifically like the 3-pack. I think it's like a 3-pack. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's another one that's like a blue and a red pack. Oh. Okay. With a cold Coca-Cola. Yeah. Or some rosé. Oh, just amazing. So guys, hence Chibhanzi Bhanzi. Also, double entendre. In my mind, I was thinking you're good with money, and I'm really good with like food and creative stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking you're like the business, and I'm the creative. Wow, I can't believe. I thought that I'm good. Like I'm. No, but okay, hear me out. If we were to run a business, right? In my mind,
you would be the person who's responsible for the finances.
Okay.
And the day-to-day running, like human resource, things like that.
Do you know why I'm so shocked with that? Because my parents say the same thing. Like, I don't know why people just trust me with money. Guys, I am here fighting for my life. You guys don't understand. Like, this is, oh Lord, what's happening in my brain? Like, you know, if my brain was like an engine, it would always be hot because I'm always this. Everything is being calculated. So when you say I'm good, I'm suffering, guys.
No. Okay, I will preface by saying this. Usually with other people who aren't you, I would be the person who's doing finances. Mm-hmm. So like when I go to the school, I will be the one auditing the finances. Mm-hmm. But I think in our relationship, I view you as the responsible one in certain ways. Mm-hmm. And there are certain things I view myself as the responsible one in too. Okay. So like, I'll give you an example. In my mind, I feel like I feel like if you didn't think I was responsible, you'd never trust me with leaving me with your kid.
That is 100% true. 1,000% true.
Because that's literally your heart.
There are certain relatives that I would never leave my son with. So, if you were just a crackhead, no.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to give people the impression that like I'm not responsible. Like I'm responsible. But I think there are things that I know that you're that I look at you and I'm like, okay, I feel like you are leading in a way that I need to follow in this way. And I think there's certain things that you look at me and you're like, oh, these are things that I can learn from her as well.
Like an example of the clinic. The marketing thing. That's gonna have to be all you, because I know that's it. That's what's in her head, by the way. Anything that has to do with marketing, this internet, this social media, so definitely 100%. There's so many strengths I see on you, and if I'm like even thinking about something remotely in that direction, I'm like, yo, what do you think? Yeah. So I get it.
Buns.
Yeah, buns. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, how did we meet?
Do you want to start?
But like when we say meet, like the first time we ever like hung out, or like the first time we ever like met, like saw each other, like
let's start with the first time we ever saw each other. I think that would give good context.
Okay, you can explain that.
So it was one cool autumn day.
Of course. Wasn't it winter?
Not yet, because I feel like I had an umbrella and it was raining.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah. You're right. Because if it was winter, I would have just thugged it out. You know what I mean? You have your coat. It is what it is. Yeah. But I feel like I was wearing like the Trent hoodie. It was one of the days where I used to wear Trent merch. Mm-hmm. A Trent hoodie with like white. And I might even have a photo of it. And that's why I have such a clear image of it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. Because I took a selfie with you at the bridge.
I've never seen that selfie.
I might have it on my own Google. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll see if I can find it. All right. Like I was saying, it was a cool autumn/winter's afternoon, I think. I was walking. Okay, so this is first year of university. I was walking towards my residence at Trent University, which was a Lady Eden College. And I think I was on the phone speaking in Shona to somebody.
Very loudly.
Guys, I'm loud.
Like, very loud.
I'm actually worried about the volume right now. In my mind, I'm like, am I speaking too loud?
No, you're okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. No, you're okay.
Because I can't hear it, obviously. So in my mind, I'm like,
am I screaming? No, you're okay.
Yeah. So I'm screaming on the phone as I do. I'm like, hello, how are you? And speaking in Shona, obviously. Mm-hmm. And then you can cut it from there.
And I was like, hello, Magadijin, ma'am. And then she was like, you know, I mean, she's loud.
I'm loud.
Very, and screaming. She's like, oh my God, this is that one. Like, she was, But yeah, and then we say hi. We took each other's numbers, and then we went our separate ways.
Yeah, that's true. And then I think the next time I remember seeing you after that was the day I got your. No, man, I didn't get your number that day. You know when I got your number, because I actually have the selfie that you used as the screensaver. I met you on the bus. I don't know where we went. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And I was like, the last time we saw each other, we didn't give each other numbers.
Because now I remember, because that's when I got off on the bus stop. Now I was living off campus.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I remember that. So that's the next time I remember. So I have these pictures in my mind. That's the only reason why, I at least in theory know. Yeah. And then I feel like we met each other a bunch of times after that.
Yeah, after that,
Yeah. But it was always cool vibes. We'd meet each other and hang out. In my mind, obviously, we weren't friends, but we were
enemies either. Yeah. So this is the thing, how I viewed our relationship.
Yeah.
We would go a ways. When we hang out, it's we just carried on from what we... Yeah, it was always like that, if I could say.
But also, it didn't feel like I didn't know you.
Exactly.
Because I actually really didn't know you.
Neither did I. So then when we kept hanging out, that's when we started knowing each other.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
facts,
but
facts,
we didn't know each other like that. We would sit down and be like, yeah, no, I know Juliet.
And be like,
I know of Juliet. Yeah. But I don't know her.
And I think also because even our circle of friends didn't even...
completely different.
Yeah.
And we never came out and you did. And I came...
And when you came out...
Yeah. So that was also that.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're here.
Oh,
we live in Windsor.
Before that, I feel like I feel like we met and where our friendship began, Loki, was your engagement
party. Yeah. Exactly.
So actually, context.
Girls saved me on that party, by the way. Some crazy ass ladies in my engagement. It was a surprise engagement, by the way. It was awesome. These girls, insane.
Yeah. It was lit. So, context, backstory. Juliet's husband.
Okay.
Juliet's husband was friends with us, Ali and I, our other friend, and he basically was like, I will give you a whole backstory. I think another day, but generally speaking, he was just like, I'm throwing an engagement party. Obviously, you guys know I've said I want to marry a Zim girl. I found a Zim girl. I've proposed. I'm doing a surprise thing. You guys need to be there. Listen, if one thing we do is Ali and I bring vibes, guys. We know how to be little.
You guys brought vibes. Actually, to be honest with you, you made it.
Yeah.
It was awesome for me. Outside of all the other drum, you guys were such a great distraction.
Yeah.
You were just matching my energy. We would become rowdy in Shauna for a little bit, and we'd sit down, take a couple of shots, we would dance. We were dancing, we're having fun. I don't know, it was just kind of you guys really brought the, can I say, just the
lightened up the mood of the room.
Yes, and also just for it to actually click, that I was actually really engaged, because there was outside of Nyasha, who came from Winnipeg.
Yeah.
There was no other Zimbabwean there.
Facts.
Everyone else was from Congo. There were so many people who came from Toronto and Hamilton. There were Congolese. There were my husband is Rwandan, by the way. So there were so many Rwandans, Congolese,
Facts.
Other countries.
Nigerians.
Yeah. A lot of Nigerian girls that were not nice to us at all.
No, I don't know if one day we're going to do a story time.
We should.
Because
it was a lot. It was a lot.
No, guys.
It was, wow. That was a lot of violence, hey?
No, we almost fought.
It got to
no, but for me,
you and I wanted to box them.
When I saw myself risking it all and saying,
why would I box
is
people?
Cold and I have been boxing people, I go to jail for this girl. For me, that's when I was like, by force, this girl is my friend now. Deadass, because I'm the kind of person who will sit and be like, it's none of my business.
Yeah.
It's none of my business.
I'm just gonna watch.
Like,
you know what? For me, I think being close to you and Ali.
Yeah.
It's like I wanted to, because like in my head, like I was like, oh, like they're awesome vibes.
Yeah.
But I have friendship trauma in general. Like me, that's also another story.
No.
Me, you want to know my stories. But anyway, so I was like taking a step back, sometimes even when I wanted to take a step forward.
Yeah.
However, the day I slept at your house,
yeah,
I have never slept in a person's house. That was like at that point in my life, I'd never spent a night at someone's house, and that was the first time I slept at her house. And I slept, because sometimes I go to someone's house and I can't like sleep the whole day, but I act like so the whole night, and I actually slept. I was like, yeah.
Honestly, when you slept at my house, because I knew how big a deal it was, I was just so honored. If I had tears like I have tears now, back then, oh, babe.
And it wasn't even planned. It's because we were talking about.
No, we were scared. Remember, we watched Tilda.
Yes, in Sissimeli's. Yeah, Sissimeli Diaries. We're watching that, and she was talking about. And then she was on the phone talking to Waroi, and like Waroi were like saying, yeah, and then we do this, and then we eat people, and then and I was like, and now you want me to drive? Yeah, and then you want me to drive to my house, to my apartment. My apartment was like, it was like 2-bedroom. First of all, that's too many rooms, and it was just me. Emmanuel was away for work, and I was like, my
apartment was right like by the sidewalk, by the main road. So like anytime someone walks, I was like, no. I was so glad you stayed, but also I was like, this is what
I know. That was yeah. In my mind that day, that's it. I was like, that's it. Yeah. If I could do that, like that's it.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I was ready to box. After that day for me, I was like, this girl doesn't know it yet, but like,
I think that's one of the biggest things that Emmanuel did for me. Inviting you and Ali, that you guys have been such a big factor in my life since then.
Yeah, no.
Because
big ups to him for that.
You guys,
but I think he saw something that we hadn't seen yet.
Just because there were also other Zimbabweans at the school.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, me and you are not friends because we're Zimbabwean. You guys need to understand that. This is not based on
we are Zimbabwean, yes.
Yeah, but that's not why we became friends. It had nothing to do with
being Zimbabwean.
It was because also me, I have trauma with Zimbabwean girls.
No, guys, no. Like I actually have it as one of our episode topics that we talk about friendship
and what I've been through
and trauma from friendship.
Yeah, because I think it'll make sense to them because they don't understand. But if you hear,
we are so like fun.
I said, I really have. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so why are we starting this? What is this about? What is our channel about? What's our plan?
Okay, so in my mind, right, the last time, so we went to Zimbabwe in December for my wedding.
Lit,
another
guys.
Wife just shamelessly throwing that out there.
We're all wives, by the way. Hello, husbands.
Hello.
Yep.
So we were in Zim in December, and we had all these like young kids around us. And I think it was the first time I had a realization that like we are the aunties now.
Yeah.
Like in like our culture, we have tetes that are supposed to like give us the knowledge and pass down like all this wisdom and like answer your questions if you have questions. Like the cool auntie is like the tete like vibe in Shona culture, right?
Yeah.
And I realized that like that's us now. And I kind of was asking my nieces and nephews, like, who do you guys like talk to? Like, who do you look at? Like, what influences are you looking at in Zimbabwe that are like talking about the things that are actually affecting you every day?
Yeah.
Like, who are the people who are answering your questions? And they spoke about like a few like radio shows and stuff like that, but nobody on the internet, like was that they really like named like that. Worse off people who are in the diaspora.
For sure. Yeah.
And then I realized like even the dynamic of having two girls who are friends who are in different phases of their lives, but I think really celebrate and like appreciate and push each other in the phases that the other person's life is in.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good example to show on the internet, because I think sometimes we're bombarded with like female friendships are trash.
That is true.
When you're married young, it's trash. Like it's like you get all this bad rep, but actually no, like we've made mistakes
100%,
and we've learned from them. So we have little nieces and nephews who don't have to make the mistakes that we've made.
No, and you know what, you're so right, because if maybe I had like not that, okay, it was so different back then, right? That like YouTube and Ting wasn't that much of a big deal, so it's not like we had that option too. But I think that if we did back then, there would be so many decisions I would have made differently, if you get what I mean. But yeah,
100%. So in my mind, I think that's what I see us as. I see us as like not even necessarily older sisters, because I think sometimes as a sibling there's a place where you have to stop.
That's true.
And that's why I see us more as being like just your internet titties, right? Just being like, hey kid, like you got questions, let's talk about it. And like a way that's like transparent and like from different points of view. Then yes, we're married and we can talk about the perspective of being married versus not being married. You have a kid, I don't have a kid yet.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't want one yet, so please don't even.
She's gonna give birth to my Murora.
A period.
She's gonna make me my son a wife.
So we gotta let the stuff really marinate in there,
right? And also, it's a good thing because also the guy has to be older than the woman. Not that it has to be, no, but we're just saying like in this case, men mature a little slower sometimes. So I think maybe like the age gap is always a good thing. I'm not saying it should always be like that, no, but
let's grow a little bit.
Yeah.
And we haven't dated for that long, guys.
It's
30
true.
times. Anyways.
Oh,
yeah. But that's in my mind, that's what I feel like I see us filling the space doing. What do you feel like? Why do you want to start this channel?
I just feel like, okay, people think I'm like crazy. Like people look at me, they're like, Juliet, like you good? Like, but I promise you guys, I have a lot of information.
You do.
Like my brain is like actually works. Like I have revelations sometimes. Like not like in the religious way, no. Like sometimes, oh my God, I just figured that out.
Yep.
And I think maybe it might help somebody. Maybe. Right? So I want to try. But I have these realizations. I'm just like, wow. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. And that's why I feel like the space needs voices like ours.
Exactly. Like say something.
Yeah.
Like logically wise. And also looking at it like the fact that we're also Christian. And we live in a first world country. There's also just the brutal honest of that. In Africa we are so sheltered.
Oh my God.
We are kept in a bucket, a box, and it's taped. And they open and they let in rainbows and butterflies and come here and just see what God meant when he described certain cities in the world.
I wasn't gonna say Sodom and Gomorrah, but
anyway, so yeah.
No,
yeah. So we'll obviously get deeper into it with the segments. But that's just the idea of it. No, on my end, yeah.
I like that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've kind of given everybody. Wait, no. How old are we? Let's just give like the general passport information, like names.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Sure. My name is Juliet Masorode. I'm a married woman.
We're giving full gavis? Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Well, they will Google it anyway, right? Might as well. They'll Google it. I am married to my the most sweetest guy in the world, most patient. I'm also a little insane, so it's that. For a while, I've been married for a while. I have a little guy who's
the cutest
2 years and 7 months right now. I know he's about to turn 3, and we're about to pop a big party. We are using an event place for free because I work there. It's going to be my
gosh, I can decorate because I'm here for the summer.
Ropa, it's about to be big, by the way, because that's also his last one here. It's about to be big. We're about to blow it up.
Weekend things.
It's anyway.
We should just even. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
we'll vlog it. But yeah, that's with I cannot.
Also, guys, just so you know, her son, Loki, I'm the godmother. 1. 2, he's born. He was supposed to be born on my birthday, but she slacked on me. He wanted to stay in there for a little bit longer. So he's born on the same day as Ali. I'm not jealous at all, but it's fine. I'm not crying.
No, you're not crying?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, wow. The boy had his plans. Yeah. And that's that. I live in Canada. I work here. We'll get more into that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Am I missing
something? What did you study?
Oh, yeah. So,
what are you interested in? Your hobbies? Your likes?
Hobbies?
Your passions?
Hobbies? I'm too poor to have hobbies right now.
Girl, no, she has a YouTube channel, y'all. That's a new hobby that she's starting.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah. It's called Unfiltered Truth with Julie. Pam. And it's lit. But yeah, that's a new hobby right now. But another one is just watching TV, watching TV shows. I love TV. Like, that's a big one for me. Sitting down watching TV, love it. Interests, charity work is a big one for me. Charity work in women and children. It's a big factor. I will go to jail for a horrible person. Like, I'm that. Yeah. And then, wait, what else did you say? What was the other thing that you said? What did I study? Yeah,
study.
I did a BA in business administration, honors a trend. I did a master's in aviation management from Florida, Ting Pom, Lynn University.
That's my base rate.
That's it.
I love that.
Yeah. Everything else you guys will know is obviously.
And I'm her best friend.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah. She's my best friend. As you can clearly see. Clearly.
It's not my voice.
Yeah.
Blink twice.
God. You know what? I saw this video. I'm like, where Katsime is lit. Katsime was beating up her husband because she found his will. And his will, he was like giving his mom this. He was giving, and then she's like, "What? I do everything. I take care of you when you're sick." Like, no. So you're gonna write a new will right now, and you have to write and say nobody's forcing me, because people will say I'm forcing you, but you have to sit down and write
right now.
My wife, like,
it's not by force.
It's not by force, but it has to get the exact.
It's by force.
But yeah,
okay. You better call me.
That's it. Okay, now your turn. Tell us about you. Tell us about
guys, my full gali, yo.
It's so long. I know, but let's go.
My name is Ropa Fazza Susana Beverly Mungwari Mutsega.
That's so long.
So long.
You have to also say you just took. Okay, so she just took Mutsigwa last year. So. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm hyphenated now. But on the internet, I usually go as Miss Fazzo, which is why I said, "Oh, we're using a real Gavi." In my mind, I was like, "Oh, I guess incognito is out of the window."
You know what? I know they were going to Google it. I'm just saving.
No facts, no. And honestly, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. And honestly, you're talking to me, so it's fine. Yeah. I'm married. Guys, listen, when they say you'll get married to your best friend, no, like I actually got married to my best friend, because if it wasn't incest to say I married my twin, I would be saying I married my twin.
Yeah.
But I literally feel like I'm like a conjoined twin to this person.
I believe
like
that.
I feel what he feels.
Yeah.
Like we're really connected in like a really deep way.
She's in love.
I am, you guys.
Actually.
In the journey from singleness to marriage, Father God.
She never expected it.
I never expected it. I never.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I married like an awesome dude. Like, just love him to bits. I'm very much in my Drake era. I am big simp energy. What? Oh, I studied business admin for my undergrad as well. I've worked mostly, I think, in education and in the not-for-profit sector. Like you, I'm really passionate about just working with people. I really like being able to like actually see the impact of my actions in the work that I do. Like I love being able to go to a community that didn't have a borehole and then like leave and they have boreholes. I like to be able to go and be like, we didn't have a black student union and now we have a black student union. Like I like to I'd like to believe I'm an advocate, and I really enjoy just being an advocate for people and giving them access to different resources. And for me, that's looked like working in education and working in not-for-profits. I live in Windsor as well. I moved here to hang out with my best friend.
Actually, yeah, she did. She got a cab from the US. She got a cab from the US to Canada. Guys, this girl is crazy. I can't. This is what I mean. Our life is like a movie. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Someone calls me from like, I think it was like 8 o'clock at night. Amani has gone to bed. I'm like tired. I'm just laying on my couch and she's like,
no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was 7, 8 when I left.
Yeah, and then she goes, I'm on my way to Canada. I said, what? Said, I'm on my way to Canada. Send me your address. I said, what? Am I dreaming? Like, what's going on? She got in a cab and she came to Canada. That's it. She hasn't left since then.
Yeah.
And then she got here and she even signed a lease for an apartment.
Yep. In her building.
Yeah, in my building. And she just chilled here.
Just chilled here and hung out with her with our little kid.
Yeah.
And had so much fun.
Oh wow.
Like
he was just he loved being here.
Listen.
Oh, he was having the time of his life.
I was having the time of my life. Selfishly. I mean,
you guys went everywhere in the summer.
Honestly, Amani is the reason why I lost that initial amount of weight.
Yeah.
Guys, we've both had big weight loss.
I know. Guys, we were bigger than this. Actually, you should put some pictures.
We were double this. Both of us.
Yeah, you should put like what we looked like before. Like some pictures somewhere. Somewhere here.
Probably here, yeah.
But yeah, nah. It's been significant, but
that's crazy. Yeah. Do you know what? Maybe I could post the vlog of your surgery on this channel rather than on my channel. Because I vlogged it just in case you might have wanted it in the future.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, this is just video number 1.
We talk too much, so we have to always keep reminding each other to come back to topic.
So we just wanted you guys to have like a quick introduction of who we are and just get to know us a little bit and what our story is and why we're starting this channel. So I have a game for you. We're gonna do a little segment. Today we're gonna do this or that.
Okay, what does that mean?
So you have to choose, like, I'll give you an example. Apples or oranges?
Apples. I like a good apple sometimes.
Okay. And then if you want to, like, expagorate, again, expagorate. If you don't want, I can just carry on and do quiz.
No problem.
Okay. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, flats or high heels?
Flats, because right now I'm just in my comfortable era.
Maybe let me go deeper. Flats or sneakers? Because that makes a difference for you, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Sneakers.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Neither. Neither.
Go deeper.
No, I don't like animals. I don't know what they're thinking, and no.
Guys, I want a dog so bad, and I know Amani wants a dog too.
No. No animals.
I thought I would just sneak that in there.
Even cats, dogs, everything is the same for me. When I look at a cat and a dog, I'm looking at a rhino and a giraffe, and I'm looking at the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pool or beach?
Beach.
Same.
Yeah.
Inside or outside?
Depends on the weather.
Summer.
Outside.
Zimbabwe.
Outside.
Yeah. We outside. We outside.
Okay. Outside.
Coke or Pepsi? This is like
Coke.
Yeah, because I was going to say, friend, if you say Pepsi right now, we might need to just cut the camera.
No, Pepsi doesn't have a bodoro. You know a bodoro? Then I know a bodoro. Like bodoro.
Shamari. Especially glass bodoro.
What you mean, man? It just makes it better.
I like it. This is why we're friends. Milkshake or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Fries or onion rings?
Onion rings.
Tomboy or girly girl?
Tomboy.
Yeah, I see that. Books or movies?
Wait, what?
Books or movies?
Movies. I love TV.
I see that.
I love
TV. Test or homework?
Homework. Whew. Tests don't do it for me. Tests?
Do you know what?
Tests?
That is so true. Guys, okay. Trent.
I always like the take-home exam.
What's the statute of limitations? No, they've already given me a degree.
It's too late.
Juliet roasted paper for me once.
I did.
I will always take test over homework. That's why I said, I think, I really love the dynamic that we have in our friendship.
Yeah.
Because we complement each other. We're not always, the same.
Yeah.
But we complement each other.
Yeah, no, for me, homework.
Yeah, no, I'll take tests any day. No, but I know how to do tests.
No, even I don't. That's the thing. I know my information.
Yeah.
That's why I can do homework. But tests, I get too overwhelmed. And I rush myself, and then I just... It's just not always what it needs to be. That's it. Yeah.
For me, I feel like that pressure, it just sharpens me.
No, and that's why I was so excited about doing my master's. Because there's no tests.
Okay.
It's just papers.
It's your... Me there, yeah.
Yeah, no.
God help me.
Okay.
Phone or TV?
TV.
iPhone or Samsung?
Oh, iPhone.
Yeah, I just had to throw that out there. Pinterest or nothing?
Well, let's do Pinterest or 9gag.
What's that?
It's like an app, stupid things.
Oh.
9gag. If you know about
next episode,
say it in the comment section. You know about 9gag.
Okay, so next episode, you guys should remind us to talk about it.
Yeah.
You'll remind me to see it, and then I'll tell you how it goes. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that one. My best friend's birthday is... You can give any of your best friends.
I know. Hold on. The 3rd of July.
Girl, you better than me. Let me be honest.
Yeah.
It's there in my calendar that way.
I know she's a loser. It's okay.
I'm better at other things.
Yeah. I remember that. You see what I mean, though? I remember that. Birthdays, I do.
This is the thing. You would remember the birthday, but I feel like on the day, even if I remembered on the day, I would throw a mega...
Exactly. No, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like you would still make up for it, like it never happened.
Yeah. But you would plan.
Yes.
But
that's how my brain works.
Priorities. Yeah. I wanna be with... Best friend's favorite music genre?
There's so many of them, but Afrobeats is a big one.
Facts.
It's a really big one.
Best friend's middle name.
Susanna. Wait, Beverly. No, Ropa Beverly, Susanna. Oh, I know them. Susanna and Beverly. There's so many of them. Guys. on her passport, on her ID, there's no space.
There's no space. Do you know that sometimes they'll even cut off like the end part of my name, like at banks and stuff like that?
I know that because when I was doing your lease, it's like Ropa Bev. It didn't even finish the Susanna because there's no more space. No space. I know that because I did it.
Just call it.
Yeah. Okay.
So guys, we've come to the end of our video. Bye. Thank you so much for checking in on me today.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you too.
I love you so much.
I love you too. And thank you so much for babysitting Amani on Saturday.
Of course. Dude, I love that.
Next Saturday. It's already booked. Thank you. She can't say no because it's on
no, actually, no. I might have to make it Sunday after church.
That's fine.
Because Saturday we've got the filming, so I
have to have the house. No. Saturday we have a thing going on here. Actually, I forgot about that.
Also, are we going to church together on Sunday, or am I going there by myself? We'll talk about it.
Okay, first of all, she put it out here so that my mother can see this.
No. No, we get it.
No. But okay, it's okay. I'm working this weekend, so I'll see if I can get someone to cover my open house, and we can go together. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you later. Bye.
Bye.